Hello, everybody. It has been a long time since your girl have come on with a live, and I don't expect anyone to literally show up tonight because honestly, it's been so long. I don't even think anyone remembers that I will sometime randomly come on live, but here I am. It's actually, I don't know what time it is. I want to say it's probably maybe like 8:30, quarter to 9 ish. I'm actually in my bedroom. I'm actually going to be going to bed here pretty soon. But I wanted to come on because hold up, let me get a pen. Yes, I'm in PJs with a sweatshirt on. I actually got, let's see, I got 3 people watching. That that's funny because I'm like, okay, let's see if B, are you gonna be there, girl? Are you gonna be there? Comment if you're B, because I just need to know. I already got a thumbs up and 3 people watching, so Corey K and of course B. Hey girl, hey. I am so happy to see you, B. And Corey, I'm happy to see you as well. B, you never fail me, girl. It blows my mind how you can figure out that I'm on live so quick. I love it, though. I love it. I truly love it. So I'm actually sitting here on my bed, and let the truth be known, I have no idea how bad I look. Like, I literally was going to go in the bathroom and, go, oh, let's freshen up the face. And I was like, girl, you about to wash your makeup off. Why are you going to go in there and try to freshen up your face to come on live? Like, everybody know that you are a girl that will just bring it the way she is. I own who I am. So anyway, I wanted to come on. I'm not going to stay on very long because I really, really have to go to bed early because I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and there's a treadmill sitting in the corner of my bedroom and I got to get on that baby. So, that being said, we're going to make this very quick. But I wanted to share something with you all that I think I may have touched bases throughout the years. I don't know. Maybe like in my old channel, I used to have a YouTube channel called Inner to Outer Beauty. It's still actually out there. I just don't post on it anymore. But yeah, so I may have brought it up back then. I don't even know. But I'm going to briefly kind of bring it up right now. Many years ago, I used to work at a club. I worked in the restroom and I was a restroom attendant and I made really good money. It was kind of like my weekend gig. I kind of stumbled in through it from one of my clients. And yeah, so that's a long story there. But we're not going to get into all of that. But through that, there were so many times I would want to quit. And then something would happen where someone would let me know that I was so needed, that they appreciated me, that they wanted me to be there in the club. Like I did a lot of good. Like it's one day I may like just kind of like start talking about those days of being in the club because there were some really, really beautiful things that happened during that time. And I think some people may have this idea of what it would be like working in a club, like what like they would think that it's way more ugly than what it is. Like it really isn't ugly at all. Like any of the times that I spent working in the club. But I kind of one day want to like. It's always been a dream of mine to do like little story times about like those days in the club in hopes to make people understand about what life is like sometimes in a club life. Like it doesn't have to be what everybody wants it to be. Like some people think it's all bad and it's not. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say I got a, a comment from one of my subscribers, and I felt really bad because I should have looked up her name before I got on live, and I didn't. But she touched my heart. And it's kind of like one of those things where, like when I was at the club, and I would say, okay, this is gonna be my last month. I'm not gonna do it again. And then, like I said, someone would come in, and they would just pour their heart out to me, or I would have a situation that reminded me that God had placed me in that club for a special reason. I don't want to get into all of that, but believe me, there were so many times that God showed up in the club. And I know some people will be like, God don't show up in a club, girl, come on. But if you know God like I know God, God will show up anywhere. And he would show up and show out through me and the club. And so through that, I could never quit. Like I would be like, this is it. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. And then there I was. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more month, and I'm gonna do it one more month. Well, I ended up doing that life for probably on and off. And when I say on and off, there were times that I would take breaks, like for different things, but probably on and off for like maybe 5 years. And and then randomly I would get a call and say, hey, can you work this event? Can you do this? Can you do that? And I would like periodically go and work those events. But I haven't done it now in a very long time. And I did have to make the hard decision to leave when my son and my daughter-in-law moved back to Texas, because I knew that I needed to spend more time with my grandson and my family. And the weekends were when I worked. And so that was a very hard decision for me, but I made that decision. And in that transitioning, that's kind of like when I really got into YouTube a little bit, and that's when I had my other channel. But I was trying to get it monetized, and that was before monetization was the way it is now. But I did something wrong, and I could never fix it. So I ended up just stopped doing anything on that channel, and I created a new channel, hint, Real Life with Sheila. So, but again, long story, I'm saying all this to say I received a comment from a subscriber, and I have been going back and forth about Vlogmas this year. Last year I didn't really do Vlogmas. I kind of did a little bit of Vlogmas, but not like big, like my normal every day for the 24 days or 25 days, depending on how you look at it. And last year, because we were traveling during December, I couldn't do it, but I did do several things throughout that month. And so this year, I was kind of like literally thinking about taking like the whole month of December off. Like that was my initial thought. Like I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I was like, maybe I just need to chill for December and then come back on in the beginning of the year and like start off with my true moving vlogs and packing up my house and all that, because I will be moving. If you don't know anybody stopping by my channel for the first time, hello, my name is Sheila. I'm a 58-year-old woman living my best life. I'm married, but I do live alone, and I am about to change all that because I am moving to Myrtle Beach to live with my husband. And it's a big step for me because I'm leaving my son and his family. All of my friends are here. I've been here for, oh gosh, 30 some years. And so it's really hard for me to leave, but I'm going for so many reasons that it's important. So I know it's time for me to go. But so anyway, so I'm thinking of like, oh, if I take the month off and then I'll start up in January and, do the dang thing. And maybe by some chance this channel will actually become a money making machine. Well, I got this video or this comment from one of my subscribers, and she spoke about how she went through a tough time. She lost her job, and then her apartment that she was living in, the manager, or I guess owner manager, decided they were going to sell the apartment. So there she was without a job and needed a new apartment. And she resulted to looking at my videos. And then when she started to move into her apartment was when I was doing my moving vlogs. And so she was just saying that she watched me do Vlogmas, and that kind of helped her through that trying time. And then when I was doing my moving vlogs, which was when I was moving in here, that helped her because she was actually doing her moving at the same time. And so it just touched me, and I literally found myself crying last night when I was reading that, because I was like, here I was thinking I want to take the month off. And then I was torn. Like I was like, do I take the month off? Do I, just try to vlog when I can? And you all are so wonderful. Like no one ever puts pressure on me, like telling me like I gotta do this, and nor would I feel like I have to do something because someone said it. But I've always shared with you all that sometimes when I don't feel like doing something, God will say, no, it's not your time to rest. It's your time to speak up. And so I felt like in a way that was God telling me that I needed to make an attempt to do Vlogmas. And so that's why I'm on here right now, is because I have something in mind that I kind of want to do for Vlogmas. It's very non-traditional, but if you know, you know. How many people I got? Wait a minute, let me see. I got 6 people watching and I got 4 thumbs up. So that's pretty exciting because I didn't think I'd have anybody. Let me see who else is on here. Let me stop talking for a minute. Looking fabulous. I love the the glorious white hair. I let mine come in. Oh, I come back here. I let mine come in naturally white too, and I love it. Hey, girl. Hey, that's what we got to do now. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It took me a while to get here, but I am loving it. Let's see. I got 6 people, but I only have 2 comments. So some people might not be signed in, and that's okay too. But y'all need to sign in so y'all can comment and tell me y'all are here. But anyway, while some more people are coming in, I'm saying that like I know somebody's gonna come in. Y'all know I am just sitting in the middle of my bed like a crazy woman. But so anyway, I wanted to take a stab at doing this. I'm just trying to put it together how I want to do it. So basically, most of you all know, unless I have some new subscribers that haven't kind of been following along, but I am a breast cancer survivor. I survived breast cancer in 2020, and I have for quite a while wanted to share my testimony with you all. But one time I tried vlogging it and I was just so emotional I couldn't get it all out and it was just crazy, so I deleted that video. And I've not really tried to do it again since then. And I don't because I'm not a traditional person and I don't generally follow the rules, which I always say that's probably why my channel will never be any more than what it is. And it is great because when I get a comment like the comment that I got, that is my confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. And if it's God's will, I will make money off of this channel one day, then it will be. But I'm not going to change the person that I am for the sake of trying to make a dollar, because this started out as something from my heart and I want it to always be something from my heart. And so again, I'm not going to do a traditional Vlogmas. I'm not going to be on here ever, probably. I mean, I say ever, but I'm saying that like with a grain of salt. Like if I were to become a person that would make money, of course I'd have to do paid ads and all that kind of stuff on my videos, but they're always going to be still me. I'm never going to perpetrate something that I don't. Like when I tell y'all, if I try something and I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. If I try something and I like it, I'm going to tell you. I'm never going to be the person to try to feed you a bunch of bull crap because I don't believe in it. And I know, and I'm not putting people down. I'm not trying to come hard on anybody, but we know that there's so much of that out there. So much of that out there. Almost it's just almost overwhelming sometimes at what's being pushed and pushed and pushed. So I'm not going to ever be that person. There's a few people that I watch that I know are just like genuine, and you can sense it. But even in the genuine being in them being genuine, there are times where you'll be like, okay, you're kind of leaning to the left. And that's okay, I guess. Like nobody's perfect. So I'm not here to discuss that part of any of it. I'm here to share with y'all that I want to do Vlogmas. It won't be traditional, and I'm probably going to do. I don't know how many days of Vlogmas I want to do. I was thinking about maybe vlogging every other day, so only having actually 12 Vlogmases up. Vlogmases, that's not a word, right? um, or I don't know. Like that, I'm still kind of struggling with, and I know like December 1st is right around the corner. But basically, kind of what I want to do is I want to share my testimony. I don't want to spend. I don't want to be, oh, you need to buy this gift. I think last year I showed the gifts that I bought. I showed me rapping one night, those kinds of things. And I think those things are fun because the gifts that I give are never going to be like designer gifts. I'm not going to be buying no cars for nobody. I'm not going to be buying a $200 gift. I'm not going to be buying any Louis Vuittons for anybody. That is not me. I don't have that kind of money. That you're not going to see that coming from my vlogs. But because I know like right now I'm in a financial crunch. Like I don't have a lot of money, so my Christmas is not gonna be like, it probably be even smaller than it was last year, and it's never been big. And then another subscriber had said to me when I was speaking about like, you know, being a little bit down because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to share gifts the way I normally or have done in the past. And she reminded me of something, and she was like, "That's not what it's all about in the first place. Like, you know, it's spending time, it's the quality time, it's doing those kinds of things." And then I was like, thank you. Like, thank you. Here I am stressing out, like thinking like I can't give the gifts that I want to give. And it's not really about that. And we have lost that in so many ways. Like we don't give from our hearts in the sense of when we give our time, our love, our or showing appreciation or baking someone cookies or something like that. A lot of times we try to give with, you know, swiping that credit card or counting out that money, or, you know, making sure like, oh, I got to get this person this gift on this level or whatever. And we really shouldn't be doing that in the first place. So I'm guilty of it. I be the first one to sit here and say I do worry about that. Like I want to give nice gifts, and this year is just not going to be, and that's okay. Like I'm coming to terms with it. Um, you know, like this is a different time in my life, and it's just not going to be that way. And so I mean, I might wrap gifts one night on my vlog, so I will have gifts. They're just going to be in small numbers, and they won't be probably as grand, or not that they were ever grand. Like I'm rambling now, but anyway, I need to not ramble. But basically, I want to do, and I'm looking down here because I actually started writing some notes for myself. I want to do my testimony, and I want to, whether I do it every other night or how I decide to do it. I'm still struggling with that. But and you all feel free to comment and let me know like what you think about what I'm saying. But like for the first night, whether it's December 1st or December 2nd or whenever it is, maybe like started on December 3rd. I don't know. But if I start off by giving you all about a 10-minute part, a 10-minute look into my testimony, like start my testimony off, tell you all how the transition and how God prepared me for breast cancer in 2020 before I became positive with breast cancer, and give you guys like that 10-minute version of it, and then take you to the next step and give you a 10-minute version of it, and then the next part of my testimony and another 10-minute version of it. And when I say 10 minutes, it could be 7 minutes, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 13 minutes, it could be 15 minutes. But it won't ever be like it won't be me sitting here in front of the camera from start to finish going, this is what happened in January of 2020 and da 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 da. It's gonna be me saying, okay, in January of 2020, and I'll give you the first portion of my testimony. And then the next night that I vlog, I'm gonna give you the next step, the next portion of my testimony. And that will be the larger portion of my Vlogmas. And it is for us to remember that we need to be grateful, and that what Christmas is all about, like bringing back the Christianity in Christmas, bringing back the true meaning of Christmas. And so I don't know, I feel that that's a good way for me to share my testimony, and I can do Vlogmas, and maybe I can touch someone, I can share something that someone needs to hear, and we don't have to make it about, oh my goodness, you know, like you got to go out and buy this or you got to go out and buy that. Will I? I'm not saying that I won't share. Like if I get something, because you know, I mean, you know, we're gonna be giving our little Christmas thing at work, and I will probably say, and this is what I got from my employee, the girls at work, not my employees, but my coworkers at work, stuff like that. Like I won't say that stuff won't come in there as well on some of my vlogmases, but I just really want it to be more of me sharing, and that's how I can do it, and maybe do it in 10-minute increments or something like that, to where it's not taking up all of my night. And who knows, I might even, you know, like come on live a few times and be like, hey, Vlogmas day number 15, and it's live here in my bedroom or whatever, I don't know, in front of my Christmas tree, whatever. I do have my Christmas tree up, y'all. I got it up the Friday after Thanksgiving. I think you would have seen me put it together when I posted my last video with James being here. But anyway, so um, I could ramble on and on and on because you all know when I start talking, I just go and go and go. But yeah, so anyway, anybody that's watching right now, if you feel free to comment and tell me what you think about that, like me kind of sharing my testimony of how God got me prepared for breast cancer in 2020 and brought me through it and placed me in a place where I am now in such a good place with him and my life. And like, even though I'm in a very trying time, I still feel so good about it. Like I feel like I'm in a place that I am so at peace. Even in the midst of my storm, I am at such a peace. And when I close my eyes at night, I pray to him. I thank him for my day, and I also thank him for helping me get through the day, like helping me be positive when there's a part of me that want to be negative. Like he turns things from bad to good for me all the time. So anyway, I'm about to start preaching in here, and I ain't trying to do all that because see that bed over there? It's calling me, y'all. That pillow right there. This is my spot. I will lay up here with my comforter over me, and I will be out because I didn't go to bed till like 11:30 last night. My mind was going last night a mile a minute because I was thinking about that video, that comment that my subscriber made, and I it just touched me so much, and I was crying in my sleep, you know, because I don't I always want to be that person because I do feel that that is truly my blessing from God. It's he gave me the ability to listen. He gave me the ability to make a difference in people's lives, and I don't have to know you. I don't have to see you every day. I don't ever have to even meet you. But I know that he speaks through me to people all the time. And so when I read her comment, I was just like, okay, God, I hear you. Like, I need to figure out a way to put Vlogmas into my life for the month of December. So I'm going to ask y'all to bear with me. Please comment. I think I might be getting some comments. Let me know. I see I'm getting all teary-eyed now. But just let me know, like, does that make sense what I'm saying? Does that sound totally ludicrous? I'm not going to be offended if you tell me the truth. Because, like, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of how I can do it and keep things real. Let me get a little closer because y'all know I'm half blind. Oh my goodness, I got 10 people, 11 people watching. Get out of here. Share as you are led. We will be here. Oh, thank you. Let's see who else is here. PKNCRM. Good evening, everyone. Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, on days like this, hey, girl. Hey. It's an amazing testimony. Oh, thank you, B. Yeah, so I think you all will be surprised at a lot of things that happened to me in 2020 and my preparation. And there were things that actually happened to me before 2020 that I didn't realize that God was setting me up for success. Like he was setting me up to survive breast cancer and survive it with a passion. You know what I mean? Like be able to persevere. Like he placed me in like I could I don't want to get started because I want to do my testimony when I'm doing my vlog list. So anyway, how long have I been on here? See y'all, I've been on here for almost 30 minutes. I'm telling y'all, this girl be getting I can talk. Let's see. Yeah, 25 minutes. Okay, so, but I'm going to get ready to get off because I do want to get some sleep tonight. I'm very, very tired. And like I said, I do have to get up in the morning and get on my treadmill because I'm trying to do this 5 o'clock workout thing. And I didn't do it today because I stayed up too late last night. But I'm getting up in the morning. I'm going to do my 30-minute walk on my treadmill, get dressed for work, and have a good day. So thank you all so much for coming on for this quick little video. Um, Feel free to let me know your thoughts. If you got my email, you can always drop me an email. If you got my phone number, you can shoot me a text. You can comment below, whatever it takes. Just kind of, like tell me what you think about that. And again, I can't tell y'all that I'm going to do this for the 24, 25 days because I just don't know that that's going to happen. Like I said, I've got a lot going on. And so I just know that it's probably not going to be the full month, the full time frame, but I do want to try to figure out a good way to do it and to like just have my own version of Vlogmas. But anyway, let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and get this makeup off my face. I'm going to get ready to go to bed. But let me check my messages one last time, or my comments, I should say. I know my glasses are filthy, y'all, so thanks for the video. Aw, you're welcome. But yeah, so anyway, all right, my loves. I love you all so, so much. And if I haven't told you, which I know that I have, but I'll tell you again, you all mean the world to me, and I appreciate that I'm literally sitting here at whatever time it is tonight, and as many of you showed up as you did, and I am so appreciative of that. That means that you saw my little thing pop up, and you were like, "All right, let me get on there," and I truly, truly appreciate that. I love each and every one of you. Thank you all so, so much, and I will see you all probably not until Vlogmas. And again, like I said, make sure the notifications are on because I cannot tell you when the videos are going to come because I'm going to have to work it into my life and I'm going to figure it out. But make sure your notifications are on. And yeah, we will do what we have to do. Okay, good night, my love. Have a good night. All right, y'all. Peace out. Love you so much. Have a blessed evening, and I will see you all in Vlogmas whenever it is, however it is. Bye.